she comes to the presidency at this huge moment for the language, not just in terms of what we've seen through on Colleen Kuhn, through NECAP, through other, CMAT as well, of course, in her most recent album. There's a huge interest in the Irish language. There's a huge love for the Irish language. There's a huge resurgence in people learning it. What will Catherine Connolly, though, be able to deliver for the Irish language? Is this a case of just when you put it to the fore in the way that she no doubt will, do you think it will encourage more people to give it a go? Because you often hear from columnists, they're like, I don't speak language. And they almost say that there's almost this Talibanization, which I think is completely wrong, particularly in regards to the younger generation of Irish speakers.
Yeah, I think some of it comes down to confidence, doesn't it, really? Because I even think of myself sometimes, like, we know so much more than we give ourselves credit as well. I think sometimes we are afraid to try or afraid to sort of use a cúpla focal and actually push ourselves out there. I think seeing someone like Catherine Connolly as a headline presence on that, saying, don't be afraid to use the language.
Like the Talibanization is I think it's a very dated view, because there probably was a time.
I heard it expressed again over the last couple of weeks.
I know, and I think I know the columnists too. You probably have in mind when you think about it too.
Well, it wasn't just one person either.
Okay, well, true. But I think there probably was a time where people sort of felt, well, if you didn't have perfect Irish, that you will be looked down upon by those who did. I don't think that we're in that era anymore. I think that we're in an era now where people will celebrate you splitting from one language in one half of the sentence to another in another, as long as you're speaking or you're making the effort, Dana Van Irucht, to try and get the Irish parts out there. Well, what can she deliver? I don't know, other than further embedding that kind of cultural attitude where this is a thing where it's fine to go at. I mean, I was very struck by her comments during the campaign where she said it wasn't something that she naturally had this kind of, affection or forte for, that it was a thing she had to go working for. Like we have this presumption that everyone who kind of lives in Galway City, like they kind of have it just dripping off them and that they don't need to make any effort to nurture it. But it was a thing that she had to go and actively work at.